about you, Johnny, but I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
Come on, give him a break.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Hit him with a left jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab. I think it's safe to say Sugar Ray Leonard Days. And his best defense is not as good as his offense. Nope, that hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
What happened? You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most Saul Canelo Alvarez.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You can't be. All right.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Through the hook, didn't land. He fails to score with that left hook. crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but
despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
It's too hard to split, dude.
He's going to be the first one to get buzzed. Got out of the way of that right hook. That left hook doesn't find its target. Just missed with that left jab. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good left hand. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. And he closed the show. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell for round 3. This could be the end. Trying to just weather this tornado coming at him. Don't believe what we're seeing here. Looks like he's going to do it. Can you believe this? He's down, and the referee has started the count. What a shot that put him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you believe what we're Blocks that right hook. And that hook misses. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. And the round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Good one. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? He got caught! I don't believe what we're seeing here. Both men step back for just a moment. So there you have it. It is official. There might be more action here. Not the way anyone wanted this fight to go.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. Ay, I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it low and high side, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sipping on me till I'm night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give on my sound. People let me put a shot at what they want to talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, that shit motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanted me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, that time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating, now look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees.
What a night for a fight. Under the lights, my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our King Kong, King Ryan.
This bout is scheduled.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
The clouds have held the rain back. It's getting breezy. It's getting darker. The fans are getting down.
And there's the bell for round 1. That punch lands. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. drives away that left hook. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks the right uppercut. He blocks the hook. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Which fighter's going to get caught first? Punch. Through the hook, didn't land. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch her. He's showing us he's got an iron chin, but at what cost? He's got to think about his future. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook. What a punch. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well.
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Not much to write home about now. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? And he caught it with a left hook. He didn't take that jab well at all. He misses with that jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab. Missed him with that uppercut. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you'll hurt you.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny. Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Both men step back for just a moment. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Good punch. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Hit him with the left jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight could not be any closer. Which fighter is going to get caught first? When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you? He blocks the uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
He just misses with that big right hand. Both men step back for very close round with 10 seconds to go. This one could go either. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
He caught him with a left hook. Keeping their gloves up. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Nice exchange here from both men. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
He takes that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages and a book. Which fighter's going to get clipped first? Got him with a clean right uppercut. Good punch. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
These two are the perfect dance partners. He misses with that jab. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. He can't score with that uppercut. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the... And the kid goes down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
From this moment forward, round 8, and we're off again. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. He just missed with that left jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. This is not where John O'Carroll wants to be. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Seems like he's beginning to recover a little bit. Couldn't wait long to get back and get engaged. And maybe near for John O'Carroll. So the round winding down now, and it's been another good one for him. Both fighters unwilling to engage. And there's the bell for round 9. He just misses with that jab. He blocks that jab. He scores with that right uppercut. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
We've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? A big left, but doesn't score with it. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? Who will be buzzed first? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And he misses with that jab. Oh, and that left. John O'Carroll stumbling and bumbling now. Does he have what it takes to get out of trouble here? Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with the left uppercut. This is not where John O'Carroll wants to be. Trying to cover up, play some defense, but he's buzzed. I don't know if he's going to survive. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That seemed to be like a feel-out round. What do you think? There's the bell to start round 11. That jab doesn't score. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Missing with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shot. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know which fighter's going to get caught first. That hook doesn't score. Nope, that jab not going to score. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Big right hand just misses. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Tried to score with a jab. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo? A very competitive round. John O'Carroll stumbling and bumbling now. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
What a night for a fight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my...
Frank True Brit Bruno. He won the WBC. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight. Good luck.
There's the bell to start round one. Misses with that jab. Threw the hook, didn't land. His jab just got blocked. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah.
I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Here he comes, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart. The Beast, Eddie Hall. Not sure anyone hits harder than the world's strongest man, a title he won in 2017. His hometown is Newcastle, UK.
That is true confidence going with somebody so heavy.
Couldn't agree with you more.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Todd,
And there's the bell to start round one. He fails to score with that left hook. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
this is that place you want to say, I fought there, I beat there, and now we are here.
exchanges from both men in the big Eddie Hall took a big shot. He's trying to fight his way back into this. Thought we were going to see the finish there. Caught him there with a left hook. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Tactics out of the window.
You know, look at the big fella get rocked. Both fighters unwilling to engage in that round. A bit surprised.
I know those, Ryzen. You know what? We'll get excited. We want it straight away, but these fighters know what plan they've got to work to.
On to the second round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
And he just missed with that left jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Power punches are bruising up his body. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Absorb that hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? Trying to answer back. Either man really defending himself. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them. They may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
These two are the perfect dance partners. That left scores. He parries away that left hook. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
The world's strong. Very close round. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I don't know about you, Johnny, but I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
Just a little fact finder, that's all it was.
Back at it in round 4. Nice exchange here from both men. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. And caught him with a left hook. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He misses with that jab. He knows that right hand's coming and still can't do anything about it. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Going for the finish. The biggest of them all crashes to the canvas. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Raise the bell to start round 5. Do you believe what we are seeing? Threw the hook, didn't land. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. punch. He just misses with that jab. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
He's going to be the first one to get rocked. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He blocks the hook. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard.
And the world's strongest man is staggered. Do you believe this? The world's strongest man is down. Not many people would have predicted it, but we got a knockout victory.
What a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Never came in, guns blazing. At raving, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing.
They could have picked anywhere to fight, but they chose this. Muhammad Ali. Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, only two. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. You're expecting an all-action slugfest. Do you believe what we're seeing? So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
As expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Dion, the Bronze Bomber.
This bout is scheduled.
Welcome inside this unit. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Through the hook, didn't land. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
Todd, I've got to give it to the promoter. To pick this place, every ticket is like soldiers. You cannot get these tickets. So if you are in this venue, you are watching this fight, trust me, we're lucky to be sat here.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did he absorb that hook? He parries away that left hook. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He's winning this fight right now. He's going to be the first one to get buzzed. He just missed with that left jab. That's another scoring shot. Right punch. Slugger, as you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into your rhythm because this is how they train, this is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. You cannot dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a right hand. Quick punch scores. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
A couple of big units.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so... Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? And there he caught him with a stiff jab. keeping their gloves up. Nice job by him to block that jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them. You have a tail. That's what they do in the gym. They sing, they're there, they're rude. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't walk.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Got out of the way of that right hook. He lands a big right hand. Oh, and he caught him there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer to... Which fighter is going to get caught first? How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. It's now or never. The clock is ticking. This is his big chance. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. He's got him right where he wants him. Now what? Can he close the show? Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. These two are the perfect dance partner. Ooh, that punch hurt him. Perfect punch. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right? Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. He missed with that jab. Just misses with that big right hand. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. blocks the hook. His jab just got blocked. He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Figure out the combination to this safe. And this is with that jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. With a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Hook hurt him. He caught him with a left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be. Here's the bell to start round 7. Take that jab well at all. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. And they figure out the combination to this safe. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. He closed the show. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some.
Last 10 seconds. I don't know which. We enter the 8th round. Both men step back for just a moment. He caught him with a left hook. He fails to score with that left hook. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with it? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. He's been in wars before. He knows what to do, but can he do it? Much better game plan here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. There's the bell to start round 9. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play hard, break through.
Caught him with a heavy punch. He just misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Caught him with that power punch. There's no way. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. That's exactly where he doesn't need to be. No, we don't see a knockdown. They have no respect for each other's punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. These two fighters promised to score. This is the 10th. Both men step back for just a moment. punch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed,
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And down goes Deontay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that hook misses. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a work. Oh, the round winding down now, and it's been another good one for him. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
dominance without a doubt made it look so easy.
Let's start 11. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of blocks a fight and beat them on points.
Solid punch. Fantastic punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude, they can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Right hook is scoring. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. There's the bell for round 12. Takes that challenge. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. That punch landed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Clean jab. Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Rolled the dice. He's coming up aces, and the bronze bomber goes down. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.